Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. Welcome to lecture series number 4. This lecture series we will discuss about damage assessment. So we need to look at the classification of damage. So the damage basically any permanent deformation or alteration to any cross section of the structure component. Why the cross section is very important? Because reduction in cross sectional structure of the reduction in cross section of the structure component will reduce the stress, will reduce the area and increase the stress, because stress is force over area. Any stresses, shear stress, compression stress, tension stress, all will be depending on the area, cross sectional area. As you lost the cross sectional area, your stress will increase. So, and also the damage will be deformation or alteration to deformation or alteration to structure. The result may be due to mechanical action, chemical, thermal action, or metallurgical characteristics. So this could be some of the potential damage. What's important to consider during the damage assessment? Damage assessment is the impact of the damage. The impact of the damage could be basically three. Is due to aerodynamic smoothness. Aerodynamic smoothness will impact the aircraft performance. And second one is skin waviness. Skin waviness will impact the aircraft in terms of reduced vertical separation minima. So you will be able to fly with the RVSM. You will be able to fly within 1,000 feet from each other. If you do not have the RVSM, then you have the penalty not be able to fly in that kind of mode. And then also the most important thing is such as strength, durability, and reliability. So the damage will be, obviously you have to look at whether it will impact the structure strength of the structure. So you need to look at the smoothness, the aerodynamic smoothness. The structure repair manual will give you the area of the smoothness and the tolerance and the allowable. So you can see high aircraft performance must have aerodynamically clean shape and smooth external surfaces because of drag. Damage not repaired, then not fail, and repair will change the contour roughness, roughen the surface, reduce the performance. The aerodynamic smoothness of the external surfaces is divided into 3 tolerance areas. You can find this in the aircraft structure repair manual. This is an example. Look at area A, area A1, area B, and give you the tolerance, the degree of smoothness required. And everything is available in the aircraft structure repair manual. Then you look at the RVSM. RVSM allows aircraft to fly within a separation of 1,000 feet. Reduced from 2,000 feet between 2,000 flight level 290 and flight level 410 inclusive, unless it's equipped with height keeping system which enable the aircraft to maintain the prescribed height keeping performance. So you look at the structure repair manual, there is a requirement there: general skin waviness inspection for reduced vertical separation minimum. You can see here when you have damage in the area of pitot-static probe, you must make inspection. This procedure tell you how to return the RVSM certified airplane to service when there is damage in the area of pitot-static probe. So you have to be very careful looking at the damage. Where are the damage? Very in particular is the area of pitot-static probe. A maximum of 2 surface irregularities in the surface in the area of pitot-static probe are permitted, but only if there is a less than a limit shown in the manual. A maximum of 2 skin repair are permitted in the area. So if you have damage, then you can see you need to repair the area, and there's already 2 skin repair adjacent area, then it's not acceptable. And then also you need to refer back to the aerodynamic limit. So any repair required in the area, any damage require repair in the area, you must make sure the repair will not affect the aerodynamic limit. So, and then for the structure strength, you must make sure the aircraft structure still are able to maintain the failure of safety 1.5 as required by regulation. Any damage will reduce the aircraft failure safety. If the aircraft failure safety reduced below 1.5, then the damage is not acceptable and should be repaired, or the part should be replaced. Thank you. In the stresses in the stress you need to do typically in restoring the structure, you need to remove the bad section, install a good section, and put them together, splitting what exactly the load that goes through the structure. Test. Hello.